Hundreds of cases are being reviewed in Michigan after a state Supreme Court ruling said life sentences for juveniles were cruel. Now a murder victim's son is frustrated with the decision, which took his dad's killer out of prison. 13 Your Side's Kelly Lichter spoke to the Kent County prosecutor about this decision. And Kelly, what did he say?
Elena, he says resentencing juvenile lifers is out of his hands. That was a decision made by the state's highest court.
Aaron Morris wants to know why his father's killer was released from prison despite receiving a life sentence as a teenager. The Kent County prosecutor says that a 2022 court ruling helped it happen.
The Supreme Court said under the Michigan Constitution they've reviewed it and now saying that's cruel and unusual punishment. That's what it boils down to.
3 years ago, Kent County prosecutor Chris Becker says in People v. Stovall, a life sentence for second-degree murder violated state constitution for cruel and unusual punishment in juvenile cases. That led to Cody Skaggs, who was convicted of killing Lenny's place manager Richard Morris in the mid-90s, getting resentenced in 2023 and paroled. The Kent County Sheriff's Office says in late October, Skaggs led deputies on a chase and barricaded himself in a retirement community.
I've been going back into trying to contact victims' families who have said, well, geez, this is all closed over with, and now, hey, guess what? We have a resentencing and that person may get out.
With the Stovall decision, Becker says they have to go back into these cases, some decades old, and see if they have enough to keep juvenile lifers in prison.
To some extent, you're almost reopening a murder case because one of the factors is, what was the crime?
Morris says it was the Kent County judge's decision to resentence Skaggs.
That's on the judge's hands at this point. You felt bad for a plotted murderer, whatever you want to call him, a bad guy. You feel bad for bad guys?
But it's not something Becker says he or any prosecutor's office in the state or the local judges have a choice in. It's law from the state Supreme Court.
They're following the law just like we're following the law, and we have to do that. We're not happy about it a lot of times, but it's something we have to do.
Becker says there are conversations about including lifers up to 25 years old, something he is against.
Skaggs will be back in court for a probable cause hearing next week. And this story and more on the latest crime in court in West Michigan is on the docket this week. This week we look deeper into the case of Cody Skaggs and have more of the interview with Aaron Morris. On the Docket is streaming now on 13+. Download on your TV and watch for free.